What if you could have your very own personal hotel concierge that's available 24/7, absolutely free, does all the research for you, and finds exactly what you want in a matter of seconds? In this video, we're going to explore 7 different ways to use ChatGPT as your personal travel agent. And at the end, I'm going to share a bonus tip that I've been using for almost 20 years, which 90% of the time gets me a room upgrade. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Welcome to Hotel Hustler AI Style. I am David and I love to share travel tips, hotel tips, and just any way to hustle a better deal at a hotel. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. It is absolutely free. It means a lot to me and helps support the growth of the channel. So thank you in advance for doing that. As we all know, planning for a trip can be overwhelming. We can spend countless hours on different websites, comparing hotels, looking at prices that are changing daily, and at the end, the big question is, did we get the best deal? So I want to show you the exact prompts that I use in ChatGPT to help you be faster, more efficient, and find the best deals when you're searching for your next hotel. For this demonstration, we're going to choose the city of Paris. You could plug in any city you want, any destination, any trip you want, but we're going to stick with Paris for the theme of the prompts that I'm going to be given. Let's get to it. So as I mentioned, we're going to start with the lovely city of Paris for our demo. And remember that you can use these prompts for any city or any trip that you want to plan. Specific is terrific, but for the sake of this demo, we're going to sort of start at the top of the funnel and we're going to work our way down with the prompts. So keep that in mind. My ChatGPT guy, I call him Ace, and I'm always nice to Ace because I know that one day Ace is going to be running the world and he's going to be running my life. So I want him to like me, so I'm going to be nice. So we're going to start with the best time to go. Ace, hope this finds you doing well today. I want to travel to Paris in 2026. What are the best months to travel in to get the best hotel deals? My first prompt. Talk it to him, load it in, and let's see what the Ace man says. He's saying, obviously, January, the coldest month, good month to go and least expensive for hotels. Talks about shoulder seasons, September and August. He's saying February can be a bit high because of Valentine's week, Valentine's Day, Fashion Week. So let's go with March. I'm going to pick March, and then I'm going to load in a few more criteria for him. Like I said, sort of narrowing the funnel. We went from when is the best time to go to going to give him some specific criteria for hotels. Ace, that sounds great. Thank you for all that information. So let's go with March of next year. And what I'd love for you to help me find is a 4-star hotel priced at under $250 a night within a 20-minute walking distance of the Louvre. Can you find me 3 hotels that fit that criteria? All right, Ace is hard at work, and he's telling me he's thinking longer for a better answer, which I always appreciate. Not gonna rush the Ace man. One of the things I'm not gonna do for this search is do anything with hotel points, but that would certainly be an option. Like let's say you have Marriott points or Hilton points or Amex travel points or Chase preferred points. That would sort of be another conversation for you to have with Ace and say, hey, I have 170,000 points over here and 230,000 over there. What would be my best hotel options? And then give him the criteria like I did. We're not going to do that on this example, but easily you could. So Ace is telling me March is a sweet spot. Love it. He gave me 3 solid 4-star picks. Hotel Treize, Hotel Malte, Hotel Danube Opera. All right, so I'm going to give him my exact dates in March, and he's going to pull the live rates. So Ace, let's say I wanted to go to one of those 3 hotels. I wanted to check in on the 7th and check out on March 11th. So he's going for the specific rates, which is great. Okay, Ace has delivered, given me the rates of everything. Hotel Malta, 150 to 230 band. Hotel Therese often dips under 250 in non-peak periods as a boutique vibe. And the Danube Opera regularly posts sub $250 deals. So here's what I'm going to ask Ace to do next. As I stated before, we're sort of at the top of the funnel. We started with when's a good time to go. Give me some hotels based on my criteria. Now I'm going to ask him to compare two of these hotels side by side. Ace, thank you for all that information. Truly appreciate it. Would you give me a side-by-side comparison of Hotel Malta or Hotel Therese so I can compare them side by side? And yes, I know I said side by side twice. I feel like a game show host, like Richard Dawson on the old Family Feud. Survey says, but we wait to see what Ace comes up with. And I appreciate all that Ace does, because as I've mentioned, if Ace wasn't doing this, I'd be on a lot of different hotel websites trying to compare and contrast, and then going to this individual site to see what the rates are. Do they offer breakfast? Do they not offer breakfast? Can I get a room upgrade here? Can I not get a room upgrade here? So even though it seems like Ace has taken a minute, I'm happy for him taking the time. 54 seconds. I'm happy for him taking the time. All right. Here's what we got. They are both 4-star hotels as I requested. They're both boutique hotels. The Hotel Malta is 64 rooms. Therese is 40. The Hotel Malta has a standout perk: free in-room soft drink and minibar, plus free afternoon snacks and soft drink. Who doesn't like that? Although the Hotel Therese does have a cozy lounge bar. Rooms in style. The Malta is crisp and modern, and the Therese is contemporary chic. All right, all that information is wonderful, and based on what Ace has told me, I think I'm going to pick the Hotel Malta, and then I'm going to ask Ace for something further once I've picked that hotel. Ace, thanks for all that information. I'm going to pick the Hotel Malta. Looks like a great place to stay. Could you design a 3-day itinerary for me? I'd love it to start at 9:30 in the morning, end at 7:30 at night, and include restaurants and museums and anything else that you think is worthy that I should see. So Ace is coming back with, looks like some great itineraries. I would read through them fully if I was going on this trip, but obviously starts with a trip to the Louvre, which is, one of the reasons we wanted to stay close to it. Dinner at Le Grand Café near the Grand Palais, which sounds wonderful. Go visit Notre Dame, visit the Musée d'Orsay. So he has some great suggestions. Now I'm going to ask Ace to go one step deeper on this. Ace, what I'd really love are some hidden gems around the hotel we'll be staying at. And by a hidden gem, I mean, is there any rooftop bars that have a view of the Eiffel Tower per se, or a view of Notre Dame, or are there any restaurants where only locals go that tourists usually don't go to, places that are not advertised on the first pages of tourist websites or aggregator websites? Let's see how Ace does, testing him a little bit on these hidden gems. Oh, he has some rooftop bars that are with views worth the climb. Love it. Romantic views, which is what I was looking for. There's some with casual elegance. So great job, Ace. Great job in finding those. And he even did a side-by-side summary of the different bars I could go to. So that is great. Okay, Ace, now that we've got all that information, I'm getting ready to book at the Hotel Malta. Will I get more perks if I book directly through their website? Or would I get more perks if I went through something like Expedia or Hotels.com? What are your thoughts on that? So he's telling me the perks: unlimited complimentary soft drinks and snacks from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. across all their properties, bonus comforts, in-room Chromecast, greater flexibility with special requests, check-ins, checkouts, and upgrades, and they might even do price matching between an aggregator website. Then we move on to the third-party sites. They have easy price comparison and bundling, that if you want to book your flight and car and hotel all in one place, you probably get a discount on that. I think one of the cons for me with any third-party website is when you have to make changes or you have to cancel. Sometimes those can prove to be a bit cumbersome, so I always watch out for that. And sometimes these third-party sites, as Ace says, they might have outdated or incomplete information. So on this one, I would probably do a direct booking just with the hotel based on what Ace has shown me, and even that's his backing as well. So completely appreciate all that information. So now I'm going to get into my bonus tip, what I promised you. And 20 years ago, I was reading a travel vlog, and the gentleman who wrote it suggested that in advance of an upcoming stay, write an email, write a letter to the general manager of the hotel and tell them that you're going to be celebrating a specific holiday or anniversary at their hotel, and if they had it, you'd love a complimentary upgrade, a complimentary room upgrade. And I've been doing that for literally 19 years, and I would say 90% of the time it works. So I'm going to have Ace help draft me a letter that I could send requesting that. Ace, all that is great. Thank you so much. I wanted to send the general manager of the hotel a letter telling him that we're going to be celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary in March, and we'd love it if they had a room, an upgrade available, if we could get a complimentary room upgrade. Would you draft a polished, friendly letter for me? Well done, very well done, Ace. So he's saying, why we're visiting, why it's important to us, and what are some great points about the hotel. So you could tweak this and make this your own. And basically, I've been using modified versions of the same template for almost 20 years, but you can have your ChatGPT or your AI put it together as well. So there you have it, a multitude of ways to use ChatGPT to plan your next trip. Try some of these prompts before your next trip. Let me know how they work for you. If you have any prompts that you've been using to book your travel, I'd love to hear about them. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and keep on hustling.